Google is stepping into the world of augmented reality. The tech giant announced a new software feature called Google Lens at the company's developer conference. The Google Lens uses the camera on your phone to create a new search tool. If you're walking down a street and want more information about its restaurants, just point your phone at them. Google search information will then pop up on your screen. Uh-oh, this sounds like a problem for me. Dan Ackerman from our partners at CNET is here. Dan, good morning. I'm going to be eating out every hour of every day. What exactly is Google Lens and how does it work?
And your phone will know precisely where you want to eat out and point you in the right direction. This was the flashiest thing from a big developer conference happening right now called Google I/O. And it's a series of technologies that will work into different programs that you use on your phone and use the camera in your phone to do visual recognition, which is really one of the hardest things to do. That example they showed where it looks up restaurants and stuff, it uses visual recognition, but also the GPS information on your phone where you are combining that. And it's that putting together different types of data that really makes these devices smart.
There's so much conversation about artificial intelligence. For a lot of people, that's a little daunting because you think science fiction and robots. But really, it's more relatable than that, you say.
It is, and Google is trying to get out in front of this. Even at this big conference, they put up in large letters on the stage, AI first, as opposed to a mobile first philosophy. But so much of the things they're developing, like Lens, like Google Assistant, they're really cool widgets and gadgets for your phone. So it's tough to get away from that phone thing. I think that's where we're going to experience.
But they're not the only one. I mean, everybody out there is spending a lot of money on AI, including Amazon.
Oh, yes, and everyone wants to control sort of the larger conversation about it. What Google is doing is they have a new processor that will do AI calculations. They're going to put them in server farms in the cloud and let you rent space on them to run your own AI company. So they'll actually host all the hardware doing the processing for that.
And some of it will come out of these devices like Echo.
Oh, yeah. And there'll be assistants.
Build them up.
There'll be smart assistants, and they'll want to predict what you want before you tell it. That's the real bench line there.
What? Say again?
Predict what you want before you tell it.
Before I tell
what
it.
Gayle wants before Gayle even knows.
Before she even knows.
Yes.
If Echo or Google Assistant or Siri, when you open them up, can say, you probably want this. Then you go, okay, you actually are smart.
But it's not just for shopping and eating out. Google is also trying to revolutionize the way we analyze health data.
And there's so much health data out there from hospitals. So what if you were able to take a lot of that patient data, and they say they strip the personal identifiable stuff out of it and look at it in aggregate, and then use a machine learning, basically AI, to see if they can find patterns, to say there's a probability that if you have these symptoms and go to the hospital in this order on these dates, then maybe this is a problem, and we're going to alert the doctor to that. And of course, there are a ton of privacy concerns
no,
there.
if Google's saying you're going to be sick with the flu in 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, and they say they strip your information out of it. It's sort of aggregate data, but first of all, who is giving permission for that? We signed a lot of forms when we go to see the doctor. How in control are we of the information that we share?
But you'll know a lot more. Doctors treating you will know a lot more.
If this works out, the doctors will have access to a lot more interesting information and be able to make much more educated guesses.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Well, it's good to have you here.